Hello everybody and welcome back to Stardew Valley. You might notice the iridium over my head. That's because in the last episode, we got to floor 100 of the Skull Cavern, which I was not prepared to see. And we have bad luck today, so I guess it's good that we went yesterday. What's the rerun for? Pumpkin Pie. I believe that was like fall 20 something, if you missed that one. So, we're going to be trying something really cool today. Also, tomorrow is the Feast of the Winter Star. Did you get a gift for your secret fan, Evelyn? The feast starts at 9 a.m. in the town square. See you then. Yep. So we'll make sure that we have that by the end of the day because I am really good at forgetting to bring gifts for people. So I'll go ahead and grab it really early. So the cool thing that we're doing today is post commentary because for the first time in my life, my video recording didn't corrupt. Also, all of our wine's ready. That's going to be a ton of money. My video didn't corrupt, but my audio did. So we're going to go through this. Lucky thing about this is I know exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to be giving out some gifts for all the villagers because that's just something that we've been focusing on a lot this last month. Just because I want to be able to get most of them full before we start going into the 1.5 content, because we're not going to see them nearly as much after we start doing that. And my iridium's ready now. We're also going to be going to Clint because our watering can's ready, and I do want to upgrade something else. And then on top of that, I want to break open like all of the geodes we have. So I'm going to grab these starfruit and clear out my inventory here, and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, there we go. I also do have all of these starfruit seeds, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant them today because I believe we still have that open area in the shed, or in the greenhouse, because we put all those into the wines. I'm also going to get these starfruit into the wine after starting these iridium. This is such a challenge for me, you see, because I can't remember the exact order that I do things. First, we need to put one in the keg outside so that we know whenever they're all ready. And I believe we end up with a few extra here after filling all of them up. So we're going to put just a few in the preserves jar because those are still going to be, I believe, it's a 2.7, 2.5 multiplier as opposed to a 3.0. So it's still pretty dang worth it, even with the star, or the gold star rarity, because that's a 1.5 multiplier. So it's still good. And I'm just going to sit in my inventory for 5 seconds. You see how this is difficult? You see how this is difficult for me? Please pity me. We also have all this hardwood growing here. And I think another goal is going to be getting the 100 hardwood in this episode so that in the next episode we can really start getting into the nitty-gritty, especially with us finishing our last holiday of the entire season, of the entire year actually, tomorrow. So everything after that's going to be somewhat of a little bit of a repeat. Here I am looking at our relationships, determining who we should bring gifts to. Haley is so close. I want to max out Haley soon, but I also don't have any coconuts. Maru needs to be maxed out, and Harvey still needs to be maxed out for giving bouquets to, so that's something that we'll hopefully work on soon. Also, we do have that artifact trove that I'm going to be giving to Clint, because there's a couple of really rare items that you can get. We're still doing the eggs, of course, but that's something that we just need to do passively throughout the week. I think it'll probably... Oh, we got our dinosaur mayonnaise. I think it'll probably be until like 4 days from now or so that we'll have enough eggs for that, and then we won't have to worry about it. I should say, though, even though this is only going to take us a few days, if the task does take you more than 1 week, you can start a new special order even if you have one already going, and they'll just stack like they would normally. But yeah, we're going to be finishing this one before weekends, I'm pretty sure. I hope so, at least. So I'm going to grab all of the Omni Geodes so that we can bring them all to Clint. Also, it's a loved item, as I now know, so that'll be very useful for us. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all these trees down. I believe by the time I cut down these trees, we will have 100 hardwood. I don't think I realize it until tomorrow when a few more of the trees grow up. Oh, another thing that I want to do today is I'm going to plant a couple of acorns so that we can get some oak trees going, and then I can just tap them for even more oak resin, because we're really going to want our kegs to pop off sometime soon due to the fact that we just are going to have so many star fruits, especially once we get the boat up and going. You'll see all of that, but we're going to have a lot more farming going on, and I'm going to have to make some more tree fertilizer soon too. One wild plum, you love to see that. I'm sure that'll be a useful gift to someone who I forget to bring a gift to. And then for the greenhouse, yeah, we have quite a few open spots here, so I'm going to go ahead and plant all of these starfruit here. Hopefully they'll all fit. And then there's 2 more spots on the side, so we're good. Look at that. And all of our coffee's ready too. I should have left my kegs open so that I could put all these coffees in, but too late for that now. I forgot to grab my milk pail, so I guess I'll just pet them today. It doesn't really matter because most of the money that we're going to be getting is from starfruit. Like, we're literally, every time we get a harvest of starfruit, it's like 27,000 gold, so I think we'll be just fine. Also, I do have enough money for the house upgrade. I'm gonna hold off even longer because I think it's more important to get all of our tool upgrades, especially since we don't have a wife yet. Or a husband, I should say. We don't have a spouse. And the bigger house is really mostly useful for when you have a family and you'll need all the extra room. I'm excited to be able to actually decorate my house though. I'm gonna grab a few more gifts for while we're out. Coffee for, him. Crocus for someone who likes flowers. Probably Jas. And then the grapes for Vincent, of course. All right, Marnie, what is poppin'? Jas is not here, but luckily for us, everyone else is. You would probably like nothing because I've already given you 2 gifts. And I think Lewis is already maxed out. Yeah. Oh no, one of my 42 blackberries. Had to give that one up. I am going to go down here and check on Leah as well, just because she's another one of the bachelorettes that I need to... Nope. Another one of the bachelorettes that I need to max out sometime soon. There you go. I am focusing on the bachelors and bachelorettes because they have some scenes associated with them, and I'll want to max out all of them before I ever propose to anyone. So there's kind of a steps and process that I need to do first. So that's what I'm waiting for, if you are wondering, because we do have quite a few already maxed out to start with. Well, now that it's 1 p.m., I think we're going to go ahead and go to Clint's because I'm very good at forgetting that I want to go to Clint's and it being like 4:05 and I'm just realizing that I need to go to Clint's, so we'll go ahead and go there. What is up, my dude? I have a gold watering can for me, which will be useful, I'm sure. And then I have an Omni Geode for you, because Clint is one of the lower people we have. Now, let's break open those geodes. Someone did tell me that one of the best, I can just break all of these open, and then once my inventory gets full, I can just sell them to him, because he buys a lot of minerals. And that'll clear up enough space for me to hopefully open up the rest of them. And that's a dwarf gadget. I have to donate that, but it could be used for the farm computer, which is a crafting recipe that we got from one of the special orders a while ago. That would have been really, really cool, but I need to donate it first, so we'll be waiting on that. And that's it. And just to show off this little thing that I've learned, I'm gonna go ahead and go to shop, and you can sell all the materials. I'm really happy that it actually does show you which ones you should actually keep for the museum when you're in the shop screen. Otherwise, they don't even give you any description. So that's very useful. So I'll go ahead and sell off all the ones that don't matter. I got a ton of gold from all of that, and we will be getting more. So I don't really need earth crystals because I have more than enough already. So let's process the rest of them. Perfect and beautiful. That's all of them. We actually got quite a few things that we can give to the museum. I'm also going to, again, sell these off just to open up my inventory space. And I don't need to go all the way back to the farm to do that. And we're going to upgrade We could do the gold trash can. I don't have any gold with me, though. So here's the thing with all these. I'm going to need the axe for cutting down those hardwood trees because I'm hopefully going to finish that off tomorrow. Watering can doesn't matter. Hoe doesn't matter. So we're just going to go with the hoe because it has, I don't know, some impact right now. I should get that watering can done actually before the end of winter because we're going to be wanting it pretty soon, if I were to imagine. So I'll do the watering can right after the iridium hoe finishes up. And luckily, here's like literally everyone I need to give gifts to. I've already given to the Vincent. That wasn't supposed to go to you, Penny, but at least Jas likes it. So there you go. Well, Jas loves it. And then Elliot, have we maxed out Abigail? No, she still needs something, so she probably likes flowers. It's purple, just like her. She's gonna eat it. You'll love to hear that. And then Elliot, I don't really have anything for you, but you probably like plum. You seem like a plum kind of guy. Yeah. Elliot is super low on relationships, so we're gonna have to fast track him to the end, I think. I'm probably going to focus on him a bit. 4 items to donate. Got 2 sparkly things, 3 sparkly things, and then a dwarf thing at the bottom. We are almost into the single digits for all of our museum items, so that's very exciting. And I guess I'll go ahead and talk to y'all just to get that extra little boost. 9 out of 10 for you. Jas is still 6 out of 10. We'll let you go out after 6 o'clock. Want to look for bugs. Yeah, and Vincent still has some room to go too. All right, well, let's go do something else. All right, I am gonna go ahead and get all the hardwood from the secret forest here, because even when we do get all 100 of the hardwood that we need for the boat, we're gonna need hardwood for kegs as well. So hardwood is going to be kind of the most important resource that we have for the next few, probably weeks, if I were to say anything about it. So I'll go ahead and yoink these. Okay, so I think what we're going to do for the rest of the day is continue to make these iridium bars because we're just going to need tons and tons of these. First of all, we're going to make some tree fertilizer. I've never made a loom before. Yeah, eventually, like I said, I'm going to have to craft all these recipes for perfection. So slime incubator, that's something that'll be useful hopefully sometime in the near future. I want to start getting into slime farming before we go too far past it. I'll make 25 tree fertilizer because I'm also going to be using them on non-mahogany trees. And I'm also going to yoink some acorns because those are going to give us oak trees, which of course we need for the oak resin. The other 2 things from the, what are they called? The maple syrup and the pine tar. We don't really need that at all, nearly, because they're not used for kegs, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and slap these on the hardwood trees that we just planted. And then I'm going to take all these acorns I have, and they should work down here just fine. Nope, don't water the ground. I'll place them all down here, and this is going to be our oak resin farm. And hopefully this will finally get us into making a lot more kegs. I want to fill up that entire shed. I'm also going to like stagger them a little bit so that you can see them when they're finished. So they're not going to be covering each other up from their branches and leaves and all that. So I think that should be just about enough. I believe it's every 6 days we'll get some more oak resin. And I'm also going to plant the fertilizer on all of these. These are going to grow 1 stage guaranteed every single day, unlike the mahogany trees, which have like a 75% chance. So in, I want to say 3 or 4 days, these are all going to be finished completely. So there you go. I'm also going to get all of these seeds out of the ground because these are taking up so much room, and like none of them are going to be able to grow because they're next to something else that's already growing. So they're kind of pointless. We also have some caviar. Now, caviar is another item that I'm going to need in the coming months. So I'm going to actually keep these in one of our treasure chests for a little bit. So like the thing that we're going to be using the sturgeon roe, which I'll turn into caviar eventually for, is the same thing that we need a prismatic shard and the dinosaur mayonnaise for. There's a couple of really rare items that we're just going to need to stockpile for a little bit. You'll see what that's all about in like, probably the middle of spring is when we're going to get into that. Spring of year 2, that is. That's right, year 2 is coming up soon, and we are going to be going all the way through year 2. I don't think I ever mentioned that before, but like, it's going to be just as full of content as year 1 is. So look forward to that, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and clear out my inventory. Oh, I didn't sell the starfruit wine yet. No, definitely got to do that. I need all the money I could get. That'll probably make up for all of the money that we spent on upgrading the iridium hoe. And I'm just going to look at some oh yeah, get this diamond ahead of time so that I don't forget to get it for tomorrow, because that would be just quite a me thing to do. And that, I think, is going to be it for the day. I don't recall doing anything else. Yeah. Kind of retiring early. I don't think I ever looked at the time. There's my miner's treats. I don't think I ever looked at the time when I went to sleep today, so we kind of went in early. I just saw that it was dark out and was like, oh, well, gotta go. Can't do anything else, of course. And sleep for the night. And we got level 10 foraging. I forgot about this. So we have 2 possibilities here. Botanist, which makes every single foraged item iridium quality. And then Tracker, which has like little arrows on the edge of the screen that will show you where forageable items are on the same screen you are. The thing about it is that I don't care about Tracker for the actual foraged items. I care about Tracker because it also shows you where the panning spots are. And those have an item that I really want. Well, honestly, I really wanted it to get to the bottom of the, well, not the bottom of the Skull Cavern, but level 100 of Skull Cavern. But I already did that. So the main reason I wanted it is kind of moot. I still want it though, just to show off how like it can make your runs a lot easier rather. But since it's not as important to me, I'm gonna end up going with Botanist because it'll just be nice for money. Also, hey, look at that. Yeah, 24th of winter. It's Christmas's Eve. So they just threw that in. That always happens on the 24th of winter. There's a couple of events that can happen on the night screen that just never have happened, or maybe they did and I just didn't notice. But what's the luck today? Not that it matters because we're going to be going to the Feast of the Winter Star anyway. Ever had the urge to dig around in your neighbor's trash? Ew. Hey, if that's your thing, just don't do it when everyone's around. If they notice you, they'll be seriously grossed out and it'll harm your friendship. Well, unless they're into the same thing. I wonder who would be into that. Well, we have a pretty simple day ahead of us. Hey Rob, beautiful day, isn't it? I brought you a gift. Oh, this must be for hitting some number. It's a sculpture I've been working on for you. Look at that. You received Leah's sculpture. It's called How I Feel About Rob. I hope you like it. Ah, so it's abstract. Yeah, I think I'm going to place that right over on the left. Unless I forget to do it until a few seconds from now. Okay. Gotta grab those eggs because we want to make sure that we're getting them. Yep, there's a hidden egg. Get them as soon as possible. I believe that. Oh, and a duck feather too. I believe that puts us like halfway. Also, my hay is running out. And guess what? Can't get any in winter. And since today's a holiday, I can't buy it either. I'm gonna have to remember. Yeah, it's going low here too. I thought it would last us the full year, but no. I miscalculated that one. So unfortunately, we're going to actually have to buy some hay. But yeah, Marnie's isn't going to be open, so I can't really get it yet. So hopefully they all survive the night. Here we go. Now I'm placing Leah's sculpture. Yeah, I thought it'd just go nice right here since we emptied that area out. That was the area that I had planned to put like all the obelisks in later. And of course, I don't think these casks are ready. Yeah, because those do still take a few days, even though they don't take nearly as long as the kegs. We have a few more grown trees here. And this is where I realize in recording that I actually do have enough hardwood to do the thing that I want to do with it tomorrow with the ship. So lucky us, we're going to be getting into it in the next episode. So look forward to that. And then of course, I don't think anything's done in the greenhouse. Yeah, it's all still growing. Those coffee plants are going to be coming up every, I believe it's 3 days now. And yeah, you'll notice that all of the oak trees are growing evenly. They're not randomly not growing or growing. And I'm still going to plant the rest of those seeds just because I think that we're going to want as much hardwood as we can possibly get. I already have the diamond with me, so it's going to be impossible for me to forget it. Lucky us. And what am I doing? I'm going into my home. I'm looking at the fridge. I'm looking at my cooking recipes. Nope, it's the same it's always been. Yeah. Again, I find it really difficult to explain what I'm doing. Luckily, with the holiday, I gave myself a really easy day to do because all I have to do is read all of the dialogue. And I'm also getting all the hardwood ready for tomorrow so that I don't remember. I find that having the item in my inventory a day early reminds me of what I need to do. So I'm going to try and start doing that. The Feast of the Winter Star has begun in the town square. I already have the diamond. I don't think I really need to do anything else. Of course, we don't know who's giving us our gift, by the way. It's not Evelyn, because then it would be not secret, because you know that you are getting a gift from whoever you're giving a gift to. So we have no idea. But if we did have Evelyn, who gave us our gift, note that she always gives you the same thing. And she's like one of, I think, 2 people that does that, and she always gives you cookies. So luckily, we have a surprise in for us, so we don't know what we're going to be getting. And here we are. This is one of the simpler ones, just kind of a talk to everyone. Welcome to the Feast of the Winter Star. Alrighty. Today is a time to be thankful for this year's good fortune. Forget your worries for a day and relax. Yeah, it's also very, very pretty. I wish they decorated like this all the time. Here, there's nothing really you need to buy. It's all just aesthetic stuff. Although I guess if you wanted a Christmas tree, that'd be pretty cool. I think I'm gonna get this large red rug because even outside of Christmas, I do think it would look really nice on like a dark wood floor. And these panels you would put in between rooms to separate the carpets or the different kind of flooring types. Yeah, there's a tree of the Winter Star. I think I remember it being 4,000 if you get it from the traveling merchant, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, I'm gonna yoink that rug after thinking about it for like 5 seconds. All right, let's get talking. Ooh, I have too much nog. That is me every single day of every single winter ever. Nothing like a piping hot feast on a cold winter's day, huh? What about you, Harvey? I have coffee for you. I'm thankful there were no medical emergencies this year. That sounds like there's precedent. Gus was just telling me about his artisan candy canes. Yawn. Why, hello, Rob. It's chilly, isn't it? Yeah. It's fine art making. Yeah, I'm not reading that. I always imagine Elliot's voice to kind of be like Magnus's from oh, what is it called? The Adventure Zone. I almost said from the Magnus archives. No. I've met some people who believe in spirits and magic, but me, I've never seen anything that couldn't be explained by science. Well, you're in for a rude awakening. Rob, what are you hoping to find under the tree? Well, a new watering can, a jug of spiced mead, or a pair of stylish boots. I think I'd like some boots. Practical. That would be a great gift. I hope there's a new camera for me under the spirit tree. Yeah, we really haven't gotten to Haley too deep, but she's like a photographer if you see some of her later events. A feast for some superstar? Stupid star? Humbug. Give Evelyn her secret gift? No, not yet. That'll end well, it won't end anything. Oh, hello. You don't seem very happy. I wonder if this season, or this holiday is like related to something with his parents for him, because he is an orphan, of course, which is why he lives with his grandparents. Hi, Rob. Hiya, Rob. You're welcome to join our family table if you need company. Aw. Spending time with family is tiring sometimes. It's Christmas, dude. Come on. I'll probably get another tool set this year. Sigh. Man, sucks to suck. Also, I was shaking around that star. I don't think I ever noticed it before. I join in, but I don't think I'm welcome. You are. Trust me. Hey, good afternoon. And Willie's who you want to talk to if you really want to get the backstory here. You want to hear about the legend of the Winter Star? In the night sky of winter, there's a bright star only visible from this valley. No one knows why this is, but in times of old, people would come from far and wide to see it. They believed that anyone who laid eyes on the winter star would be blessed with good fortune. Some even claim that the mysterious fruit known as Stardrop is connected to the winter star in some way. So yeah, there's your backstory. That's about it. What a beautiful tree. I think I forgot to talk to them. I think I also missed out on Vincent. Still upset I didn't win the ice fishing competitions. I don't even think you, I think you got last, didn't you? You certainly didn't get second because that was Willie. Oh, and here I am looking for the wizard. Yeah, I don't end up finding him. But yeah, like always, the wizard's always hidden in some corner. I don't think he's able to be talked to in this one, even if you go out of bounds, because he's just not in bounds. Well, I should say, unless you go out of bounds, but I don't know if he'd have anything special to say. Yep, I couldn't find him. I did look at the wiki to, you know, learn everything about the holiday, but they didn't point out the wizard in this one. So we'll go ahead and give her a gift, a diamond. Oh, so it's you. Ah, a diamond. Thanks. Yeah, they have the same dialogue no matter what you give them. Also, note that it's a ×5 multiplier to the friendship that you gain from that, as opposed to the ×8 multiplier on their birthday. It looks like Elliot was our secret Santa. Secret gift giver, I guess. Hey, Rob, I'm your secret gift giver this year. Oh, that's actually what it's called, huh? Well, got that one. Literally the character that we have like the lowest affinity with. Go ahead and open it. We got Blackberry Cobbler. Okay, that's actually nice. I don't think anyone could be mad with a dessert for a gift. It's not much, but I hope you enjoy it. I will. I'll munch that down when I am halfway to death in the mines. And there you have it. That's pretty much it for the holiday. There's a little bit more happening than a lot of the other ones, but it's still just kind of a basic holiday. Also, I never talked to Jas. I think this is where I realized I never talked to Vincent. Yeah, look at that text bubble above him. Go talk to that boy. Can we open presents now? We already did. Some things don't make sense after you've opened the presents. Oh, presents. And of course, that's all the kids are worried about, which, you know, is fair. It's a good time for all the kids. That's it. That's all. Very simple holiday and last one of the entire year. It's a little sad, but that's it. I don't know what I do after this. I just sell off some of the iridium holly that I picked up, thanks to our botanist profession. And we're going to see what we did with Evelyn. She got one more heart. So that's not bad, but we could probably max her out sometime soon, give her some diamonds. That's going to be it. I'm going to place this rug somewhere, but in the next episode, we're going to be starting like a big new portion of the game, and you're going to see a fancy new thumbnail. And it's going to kind of call in what I'd call officially the second half of the game. So thank you all for joining me. Hope you're all excited for it. I'll see you all then, and I'm standing on my welcome mat. What am I doing? I am standing. I am standing. Hopefully you'll never have to see this atrocious post-commentary from me ever again in this, because, I don't know. Yeah, all right. See you all tomorrow, and good night.